Hi, welcome to Points Dad and Son.
Where if my 11-year-old son can learn about points and miles.
You can too!
All right, so my name is Roddy, also known as Dad's Point Hound.
I'm the real one.
So Bentley's my 11-year-old son. Now, Bentley, how many siblings do you have?
Five. I'm the
So
sixth
a
one.
total
No,
is,
I'm the fifth one. My sister's the sixth one.
yeah. And what grade are you in?
Six.
And what got you into points and miles?
Um, a year ago I got into Points and Miles.
Okay. And I've been in consumer finance for over 20 years. I have a master's in business administration, and I travel a lot for work. So I know quite a bit about points and miles. And hopefully, my son and I can teach all of you about how to maximize points and miles to make your life more enjoyable.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. While I do that, I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys to like and subscribe so that you we can
Subscribe. There'll
we
be
can
our so then we
so
can
we can
grow and
you
inform
know
more people.
inform more people. Okay. All right. So here we are, Bentley and I in Chicago. We stayed at a Hyatt. It was the Hyatt Centric Magnificent Mile, using a couple free night certificates during this particular uh, trip, and it was a lot of fun. I'm a
Yep.
Hyatt globalist, so we were able to get free breakfast that was like $160 or more for Bentley, his sister, me, and my wife, and we had free parking. It was over $80 in value per day. It was a lot of fun, wasn't it, Bentley?
Yeah.
And
So
where were we in this picture?
the Wills Tower.
The Willis Tower. Yeah. Okay, so today we're going to start talking about vacasa vacation rentals. So Bentley, why should our audience be interested in vacasa vacation rentals?
Cause vacasa vacation rentals let you book houses if you pay money, and you're like, how does that have to do with points? You may be thinking in the crowd. Well, if you read this page, it says that you can book vacasa vacation rentals with Wyndham points. So then you can go to vacasa rentals and all for the low cost of hotel stays at Wyndham.
Yep. Good point, Bentley. So, how do you earn Wyndham points? Well, there's a number of different ways. The first one I'm going to cover is you can buy Wyndham Rewards points at any time for 1.3 cents each, but sometimes they do go on sale, either at a discount or at a bonus. And just to give you guys an idea of how frequently they go on sale or at a bonus, here's the chart since the beginning of this year. And I got this from One Mile at a Time's website. One thing to know, though, is that there's a limit to the number of uh, points, Wyndham points that you can purchase. And that's why it's useful to be able to have other ways to get Wyndham points, such as transferring from Citibank. Citibank has thank you points, and Capital One has miles, and you can
Yeah, I have
transfer
a
those at a
question.
1-to-1 ratio. Yes.
So you can buy Wyndham points and then spend them on Vacasa trips, but you're spending money. Is it better to just buy it straight from Vacasa, or buy the points and book Vacasa vacation rentals?
That's a really good question. So we're going to go over an example later where I can show you how you're going to be able to get a Vacasa vacation rental for almost half price by using points rather than just buying the Vacasa vacation rental with your own money. So stay tuned. So you also can earn Wyndham points by staying at Wyndham properties, obviously. You can also get Wyndham points by signing up for the Barclays Wyndham credit cards. There are three credit cards. Two of them are personal cards. One of them is a business credit card. For an example that I'm about to show, we got a 100,000 Wyndham points sign-up bonus for only spending $2,000 to qualify for that earlier in the year, and we used those points to be able to book a Wyndham property. Sorry, a vacasa vacation rental for spring break. Two things that are notable about the Wyndham credit cards: they have high earnings on gas. For instance, the Wyndham Earner Plus card gets 6 times points on gas, which is really good. And if you have any of those three credit cards, you can get a 10% discount when redeeming Wyndham points, which is really nice. Wyndham also has a shopping portal where you can go to their portal first before buying whatever it is you buy online, and also occasionally has like specials that are really give you even better redemption points. Here's a example of a Wyndham property I stayed at, the Wyndham Grand Rio Mar in Puerto Rico. On the left-hand side is the picture of the back of the property, and on the right is a picture from my balcony, which I got upgraded because I'm diamond status at Wyndham, which was awesome. You can see this beach in the background and the pool in the foreground. Bentley, what do we need to know about Vacasa vacation rentals using Wyndham points?
Um, that there's a that there's a limit to how much money you have to spend. Like it costs 15,000 points per bedroom per night, up to $250, and it costs 30,000 points per bedroom per night for 2,500.
Between $250 and $500. Yep.
Yep.
And if you can see here, the per night dollar amounts include taxes and fees, but when you search on the Vacasa portal, the per night rates do not include taxes and fees. So I'll show you a little trick on how to better and quickly identify properties you can target to maximize your value in just a minute. I would recommend using the website to search rather than the app. There's more search tools and functionality to make it easier to find the perfect Vacasa vacation rental for you and your family. And a big thing to remember is that points are not refundable if you cancel within 30 days of the stay. If you cancel more than 30 days in advance, you get 100% of your points back. So there is some risk to this. So you got to make sure that you got a really good chance of staying at the Vacasa vacation rental. You could lose all your points, which would be quite a bummer. So, Bentley, where are we going on spring break in 2025?
We're going to Cape Coral in this massive house that looks so cool.
Yep. So I'll show you a couple pictures in a second, but we're going to be staying for 4 nights. The house we're renting is a 3-bedroom, and with 15,000 points per bedroom, because we got under the $250 per bedroom per night threshold, that means that it's costing us 180,000 Wyndham points. But because I have the Wyndham Earner Plus card, I get the 10% discount. So that means I only have to pay 162,000 points. And as you can see, the reservation, if I paid cash, is $2,818.50. But I paid $0 because I redeemed my Wyndham points. And a lot of people use cents per point as a measurement of how good of a value you get. If you take the dollar amount divided by the number of points, that comes out to 1.74 cents per point, which is a fantastic value. And if you bought these points for as low as 0.93 cents per point, you'd almost pay about half to buy the points rather than the cash cost. So that's a really, really good deal. So let's go to the Vacasa site here, and I'll show you a couple things. So here's the really cool feature. This is the pool of the, the house we're renting in Cape Coral. And it has this little walkthrough thing that a lot of these listings have. Look at this outdoor kitchen. You can go in here and take a look at the living room. And look, there's an Eiffel Tower just like my background. So let's walk through an example of how to find a vacasa vacation rental. You can be as specific as like looking up a city like Fort Myers, Florida, or you could even do the entire state of Florida, and it'll narrow down your search, which I think is pretty cool because then you can make more restrictive filters and really find the greatest value here. So let's look at Florida. As you can see, you can do Southwest Florida, Southeast Florida, Central Florida, South Florida. So let's check South Florida. And then let's look for, I don't know, a Vacasa vacation rental in early April, 1, 2, 3, 4 days. And, we have a lot of kids in our house, right? So
Yeah, Esme
let's
just
search
came down.
for, oh, hi, Esme. Esme is my youngest daughter. So let's search for 4 children and 2 adults. This obviously is a great tool to find accommodations for a larger family.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go to filters here. This is my favorite part. So we reserved a house with 3 bedrooms. So I'm going to put my maximum filter here for 3 bedrooms. And with 6 people, it'd be nice to have at least 2 bedrooms, or sorry, bathrooms. Now, if you do the math, $250 per bedroom means $750 for 3 bedrooms as the maximum limit. But as I said, it does not, that the $750 would include taxes and fees. This search function does not include taxes and fees. So we want to build in a little bit of a cushion to make sure that we try to find uh, properties that fit that. So I'm going to put a maximum of 550. And let's say we want to find one that has a pool. And then we click update. And then it looks at all the different properties. It looks at that on the map here too. Let's take a look at this one here. This one is in the Keys, Key West specifically. And if you click on that, it's loading this up. All right, so we have 4 nights with 3 bedrooms. That means that this number needs to be below 3,000 in order for us to book it with Vacasa on Vacasa with Wyndham points, and it's just barely below that, which means it's a great deal here. Now you want to take a look at obviously the stars and how many ratings it has, and et cetera, et cetera. And you can go back here and let's see if this one here is within the below the $3,000 mark. Oh, sometimes it does that. We'll try to pick another one here. This one, Hemingway. It doesn't seem to be cooperating with me, so of course that happens. Let's go ahead and do a different filter. Let's say we only want to do 2 bedrooms, but we still want 2 bathrooms. Um, that would mean it can't cost more than $500 per night. So that means we probably should lower our nightly rate to 400 to account for taxes and fees. And we can search for that. And let's look at the sunrise.
Hi,
So that would
Esme.
mean
Hi, Esme.
using our handy dandy calculator, 500 times 4 nights would be 2,000. And of course, this thing isn't doing it. Let me recalculate it. If I click refresh, sometimes it works. There you go. So this one is $2,341, and it can't be more than 2,000. So that one we couldn't book with points because of the maximum of $500 per bedroom per night, including taxes and fees. But this gives you an idea of how to utilize the tool on Vacasa, specifically the website, because the app doesn't have its maximum bedrooms and minimum bathrooms and a maximum nightly rate to help you narrow down your search. So let's go back here and move on. All right, Bentley, what card are we going to talk about today?
The card of the week. The American Airlines A Advantage card.
Yep, and this is the Barclays Aviator Red card. Now, this is the only Barclays card that has a sign-up bonus currently. And let's first of all take a look at the benefits of this card. How many miles do we get for every $1 spent on eligible American Airlines purchases, Bentley?
I think I'll go with Steinfeld in the corner and say,
It's fine.
well, that's garbage. It's pretty garbage.
Only 2 miles per dollar on American Airlines and 1 mile per dollar on everything else. If you're new to miles and points, this is not a good multiplier. But why are we talking about this card if Seinfeld thinks it's garbage? Bentley, what do you think?
Sign up bonus.
Sign up
The
bonus.
main determiner if you get a card or you throw it in the trash can.
Right. So in this particular card, when we signed up for it last month, we got 70,000 A Advantage bonus miles. And the cool part about this is that you only have to make one purchase and pay the annual fee within the first 90 days to get that sign up bonus. What do you think about that, Bentley?
That's pretty great. The fact that you only have to buy one item, one purchase, and you just get 7,000 points. So, would you rather use a times 2 card and get like 6 points, or would you rather use this card and get 70,000 points? Choose wisely.
Right. Now, what did we end up buying to trigger this bonus?
Reese's, which my sister is getting right now.
All right. So let's talk about some of the other benefits. This could be a good card for people who fly American quite frequently. So you receive 25% savings on in-flight food and beverages purchases. You do get a $25 back as a state-made credit on in-flight Wi-Fi purchases. What's unique to this card versus some of the city American cards is at each anniversary year, you can earn a companion certificate good for one guest at $99 if you spend $20,000 on purchases. Obviously, your account needs to be open for 45 days after your anniversary date. A lot to spend, but depending on the flight that you use that companion certificate for, could be great value. You also get your first eligible check bag free on domestic American itineraries, and the same thing for up to 4 companions traveling with you on the same reservation.
And
You do
Dad,
get
why are we
preferred
talking
boarding.
about this card right now? And why don't we just get it at a later time period? Can't we just wait till the sign up bonus is better? Like, why not next year? Maybe the sign up
Yeah,
bonus will go up or down.
well, why don't you tell me, Bentley?
American Airlines talks to pick Citigroup over the rival bank Barclays for a cultural credit card deal, sources say.
Yep, so American Airlines is trying to just be exclusive with Citigroup. What happened was in 2013, American Airlines took over US Airways, and Barclays was the sole issuer of US Airways credit cards. And American Airlines decided to keep both Barclays and Citigroup as their credit card partners as a result. And they're the only airline that I know of that has two credit card issuers. But looks like this might be going away, and so we may not have the opportunity to get a sign-up bonus for American Airlines points with Barclays much longer. So strike while the iron's hot. The other thing is that there are no credit card transfer partners that transfer to American Airlines. So the best way to get American Airlines points is through sign-up bonuses because you can't transfer Amex or Chase, Citi, or Capital One, or even Bilt points anymore over to American Airlines. Now, a lot of people are hoping that with Citigroup potentially being the exclusive credit card partner of American, that Citi thank you points hopefully would be transferable to American if that goes through, but there's definitely no guarantees. One other note here is that while the sign up bonus was 70,000 points, last month in like early August when I got this card. It's now 60,000 points, but still a great deal, especially since all you got to do is buy one Reese's peanut butter cup, and it triggers a sign-up bonus once you pay the annual fee. So, Bentley, remember when we were at Costco and we were leaving Costco and we saw the Costco City promotional banner, and you said, "What? What did you ask?"
Why don't we get that?
And I said, "Well, it doesn't have a sign-up bonus." And then you said, you said, "It comes with a bag."
Maybe we can hold my Reese's in that bag.
All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks all for watching.
Yep. Thanks all for watching. Bye.